Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mr. Taylor, coming to you again from our continuing Corona exodus that we're experiencing here from school. Today, I wanted to take a couple minutes again. First of all, to remind you that you need to be going onto your Google Classroom and you need to be doing your work, logging in 2 times a week and recording some of the observations of things that are going on, as well as your own personal thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever about our shutdown, the coronavirus, the social distancing, whatever it is that's you're experiencing. Today, I thought I'd just quick kind of take us through a couple of things, updates and things that are going on that you may see or hear about in the news. First of all, I found this map here from the World Health Organization, really outlining the fact that this is a global issue. Um, there's currently, it says that there's 199 countries in the world where there's confirmed coronavirus. This over here, it shows kind of the increase in dates. So you see this huge growth, rapid growth. And then, you can see that the countries, China, Italy, the United States is currently has the third most cases of any country in the world right now. And that's really only happened over the last couple of weeks. Again, this is that idea of social distancing. The United States is trying like crazy to keep people apart, spread us out so that we can lessen the impact of this. Um, if you are looking for things, you're looking for information, whatever, I'm going to put the link here to the World Health Organization in your Google Classroom so that you can look through. There's some great information on here. Some of the rumors and myths and things that some of that I've heard. So you go on this MythBusters section here, and it tells you some of the things that you can and can't do regarding the coronavirus. Just a lot of great resources here. If you're looking for other information, current up to the date information from the New York State government, because that's where we are, is in New York. So you can look here and they update news and things. But one thing I wanted to highlight again was this idea of the pause plan that New York has, that basically the whole state is shut down for the time being, except for essential people and businesses, healthcare workers, medical, grocery stores, restaurant workers, people that are providing service to the community, as well as medical workers that are out there trying to save people's lives. Now, what they're asking you as individuals, and especially you as students, to do is to stay home. I mean, it's right. Stay home, limit use of outdoor contact with people. So yeah, go outside, but don't go play basketball. Don't go, wrestling with each other and getting so that you're in close contact with one another. Basically, your job is to stay home and work on your schoolwork. Social distancing is tough. It's hard. We're social creatures. Even though you sit next to each other and you text each other, you want to be there and you look around and you say, well, I'm not sick. You're not sick. My friends aren't sick. Why can't we get together? Why do we have to keep doing this social distancing thing? You know, it's what we have to do in order to get better, in order to make sure that the country can move forward. If you listen to the news at all lately, you may have heard like the president saying that he wants the country up and running again within a couple of weeks. That may or may not happen. The school is going to be talking in the next couple of days about if this is going to continue beyond next week. Probably it is. And what that's going to mean, as far as students and work and testing and all the things that you're going to be expected to do. Um, I'd like next week to schedule a time to set up a Google Meet with you as a class. I'll try to post a link in the Google Classroom. I think Miss Endress did one today with some of her science students, just to kind of check in and face to face and whatever. Um, I got Miss Noise up and running on Google Classroom the other day, so it's been 2 years trying to convince her that Google Classroom wasn't an evil of the world, and that she should try to figure out a way to do that. So join her Google Classroom and do the work that she's putting out there for you there. Please stay on top of your studies. Um, do the things that you need to do. If you're helping at home, keep making your recipes and posting them to Mrs. Taylor. If you're in fax class, um, help out around the house, do the little things so that, this weird time of all of us being locked in the house together uh, goes as smoothly as possible. I know it's weird, it's unusual, it's unprecedented. In my very, very long life, I've never seen anything like this before. Um, but we're going to get through this and we're going to move on. And, we'll get back to school when we can get back to school, and life will come back to normal. In the meantime, though, you need to do a couple of things. You need to stay away from each other, 6 feet away from each other. You need to wash your hands with soap and water. Soap and water is your best weapon against the coronavirus. Staying away from people, keeping yourself clean. That's it. And do your homework. Please do your homework. All of you. You know who you are. You know who hasn't been doing it. You listen, but then you don't do it. So get on there. Do your work, please. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe.